Hello again, Mr. Archie Stuff here. Now this is just a little video based on watching a video from Paul at Nipper's Lounge. Now somebody had called him out because he had suggested that it was possible to play 78s using the ordinary stylus from a Crosley record player, or on a Crosley record player, something like this one down here. And indeed it is possible to buy special styli like this one over here, which is sold for playing 78s. And I've been using this this grey one quite successfully on my radiogram. It seems to work just fine. Now I have done a load of tests with these sort of flip cartridges, and one thing that I learnt from using these, or looking at these, was that the styli on both sides of the flip, I mean these just flip over like so. So I mean that's actually, let's get this the right way around, that's on the 78 side, that's on the LP side. Now these work just fine too, but the styli on both sides, or the tips on both sides, actually are the same size, or at least appear to be the same size. So they may be made out of different material, but they're not different in size like you would expect them to be. And something that I've always wondered was whether the style or the tip on this stylus here was the same size as the tip on this one here. And when I say they're the same size, they're both the small size that it would fit into a 45 or an LP record, basically a microgroove stylus rather than one for 78s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two here under a microscope and actually see if I can see how big the stylus are in comparison to each other. Okay, well that was a little bit more difficult than I expected. It was quite tricky getting the lighting and the angle right to get a good picture under the microscope. But I'm putting a few pictures up on the screen now, which hopefully should show the differences between the two tips. Now it's quite difficult to see, but I think that the 78 stylus is a bit more rounded than the normal stylus, but to be honest it's quite difficult to tell. Now I did also have a go taking a picture of the two styli against a bright light using the macro mode on my phone camera, and that actually worked quite well actually, and I think it's quite clear on those photos that you can see the more rounded tip of the 78 stylus. However, the two stylus, or the two styli, appear to be much the same sort of diameter, so the tips are different, but I would have expected the whole sort of shaft of the 78 styli to be a bit wider. I'm not sure whether that's really an issue, but anyway, there we go. That's what I saw through the various different cameras. And I'd be very interested to know what you think. Does the 78 stylus look like it's actually better suited for the job, or is it much of a muchness? Okay, well that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video then please subscribe to Mr. Archie Stuff. Thank you.